Happy Saturday night. Yes, I was called out again by the closed captioner. Sometimes, even if I turn it on, it calls me out anyway. But today I didn't have it turned on, so it's fair. But hello all, you people. I'm glad I made Riku work because I love him. He's in the chat. I haven't seen She-Ra. I've heard it's okay. There's a bow in She-Ra. Kate spotted! He's going to hump his pumpkin pillow right now. That's where he's off to. Unfortunately. Skittering indeed. The music is clinking and clanking. I can't hear it. I know, he's like that. Breakcore. Here. What? It doesn't even tell me what we're listening to. I'm deep enough into this video game music playlist that it's just on loop. It's just looping. Oh, I hope you enjoy things breaking in the background. But it's terraforming night, I think, unless we get distracted. Is it Donkey Kong? I can't tell you. Who's to say? Who's to say, indeed. I'd love to find out. You know, sometimes the video game music playlists on YouTube, like, they tell you the names of the tracks for, like, the first hour, but then it'll just keep looping and it doesn't tell you anymore. That's where we're at. But you can guess Donkey Kong. That's acceptable. It's very gray and rainy here today. I haven't gone outside, but just been seeing it coming down out my windows, which is nice. It's been good ambiance. Kate's doing his humping. It's quite bad out. Did you try to step out there? I think it's supposed to be better tomorrow. You are a fool who went outside today. Oh no! I do think it's supposed to be better tomorrow. Gosh, now it says it's just windy. It's just windy out there. It's supposed to be kind of windy tomorrow too. It was so nice and warm for a minute there, and now it's not so good anymore. Unfortunately. But yeah, it's a terraforming night for us, unless we get distracted, which is possible. I'm excited about it. Your terror is forming. Oh god. What a way of putting that. Also, there he is. Clown boy. Singing. Your son, your clown boy. Laura and I used to have this joke that our firstborn child would be named Clown Boy, regardless of actual gender. And then, like, so when we had said child, we would name it Clown Baby. And then as they aged up, the name would age up with them. So Clown Baby, Clown Boy, Clown Man, Clown Elder. Maybe we'll do that. That is the worst name to give a poor child. I can't agree. What a great name. I don't know why we came up with that as a child name. This was in, like, college. Long ago. Oh, the cafe is open? Clown Elder is so good, right? Elder Clown. Oh no, not the fishing tourney. Gotta make sure not to play that day. Skip. Clown deceased. That's what their gravestone would say. Melon, Pajama Sam's sub goal slumber party is something I determined when we hit our first 10 subs. Then we will have a Pajama Sam slumber party, pretty much. Like, that's it. What else is there to say? We're gonna play the three most important Pajama Sam games. Pajama Sam 1, 2, and 3. Just as like a fun little marathon. And like, I feel like it'll probably start at kind of my usual time of 7 p.m. So I guess we'll just play until really late. I feel like it'll probably go for like 7 or 8 hours because each game is like 2 or 3. But I'm looking forward to it. I don't know when it will happen, but whenever it does, it's gonna be a silly, goofy time. Also, Jinx is naked right now, I guess. I don't know why she's wearing this. Will I do a Pajama Sam speedrun? I don't think I know it well enough for it to be a speedrun, technically. We'll do our best. We'll play it at a certain pace. It is kind of a look. But it's not my favorite look, I'll be honest. I read that your audio's better if you have your mic like beside your face, so it lives here over here now. And I'm still getting used to it. This is what I look like when I'm at home most of the time. While also wearing a little hat, eye patch, and purple tights. I think I bought this dress for someone. I always want to call her Caitlin. For Portia. It's kind of a slay. So that I had to like buy it and put it on Jinx. And then her regular clothes got sent away. We're listening to KK Dirge. A good track. It is better. I finagled with the settings recently, so it's definitely like significantly better now. I don't know how much of a difference like this makes, but my other settings definitely made a difference. Also, our girl Shino's here. Hey girl. How are you this April 11th? A Thursday. We are so in luck. An orange? I never would have guessed, Shino. KK House is such a bop. Okay, so we're gonna go high. It's a 9. We win. A basic teacher's desk. Not the worst. Thanks, Shino. It's rude to rearrange furniture when you have a guest, but it's not rude to get dressed. You take a look, Shino. You're welcome to. Oh my god, I agree. If there was a club with only KK music playing in real life, I would go. Sounds like the place to be. Oh, I got these dance shoes. They're cute. Shiny. I think, so last stream we played longer than we usually do. I feel like we played over 4 hours, like maybe 4 hours and 15 minutes or something. And I was really tired after that, but I just like was still in the mood to play. So I played for another hour or something after that. And just did maintenance things. But aside from that, I haven't played this past week, so not too much has changed. What to wear? This is always my favorite shirt lately. But maybe we should wear a Jinx item. Oh! It's all fun and games till somebody goes home. See ya! I do love her though. Thanks for coming, Shino. Why don't you back it up a little bit, huh? Oh, Meant to go to a menu. Shino distracted me. Here. Ooh, maybe we wear this today. I just like it so much. Even if it isn't the jinxiest, I'm into it. Adorable! Spiky hair. She could be a pirate. I'm kind of into that. Double stripes. Oh, I also recently got these pirate boots. They kind of remind me of her boots from the show, but her boots are black. So many options. We'll just do these. Maybe the tool bag, favorite of mine. Pirate Jinx in the house! Laura's playing some Stardew. I'm calling her out. Oh, she's on her classic account, where she's got a lot of money and stuff. Is there anything I need to drop off? I ordered this plant. It's pretty cute. And the basic teacher's desk is basic. I don't think we have it, so we'll keep it. We'll keep the orange, I guess. I feel like I dropped a bunch of stuff in my inventory and went to a treasure island after I got off last week. It's hard to remember, but if I had to guess, I feel like that's what I did. Okay, I should pull out these fossils. Oh, our one little gyroid. So cute. A blue woroid. But yeah, how was everybody's Saturday? Mine was good. Laura and we played some Baldur's Gate 3. Shockingly, it's been a while. A long while since we last played it. But it's just been on my mind lately. And so I was like, what if we played some Baldur's Gate? And we did. And we started a hard mode, but not honor mode playthrough. I wanted to start an honor mode one, but if you die in honor mode, like, you have to restart. And so Laura convinced me to not do honor mode. Just barely. She was like, it recommends that you play it on hard first, tactician mode. So I was like, okay, I guess we could do that. But she's playing the Dark Urge, which is very exciting and different for her. We rolled to see which one of us would be the Dark Urge, and she got it. And I'm glad it was her, because I feel like she is less evil leaning in the character she plays in general. So I don't know about in life. I'm not trying to say that I'm evil or anything, but you're less evil. Yeah. So that was fun. We just played for a few hours. Who's to say if we'll stick with it? But it was nice to hang out with it. That good old game. Yeah, Billy. Need to spend more time with it as well. I encourage you to. Our cafe is open. Blathers isn't so alone here anymore. He's got a buddy. How often do you feel like Blathers goes and gets a coffee? I don't know. Like, I would say he's more of a tea guy. But maybe he goes like once every few days. A couple times a week. Doing our fossil maintenance. This time in Baldur's Gate, I've decided that I want to play as Shadowheart. And that's been cool so far, playing as an origin character for the first time. There's just so many things you can do in that game that make it feel like a fresh experience. Yeah, playing as her. Oh, hey, Rossetti is here. What's up, sir? I miss you. I miss you yelling at me outside of my home on my GameCube. This early spring weather has a way of making fools act foolish. Don't get sucked in, pal. It's embarrassing. He's not free. Nothing like a cup of joe to wake you up and calm you down. What do you mean coffee doesn't calm you down? It's been real good since I took a step back from all the yelling, you know. That said, it can get a bit lonely. Found myself yelling at rocks once just to remember how it felt. But now with this cafe open, I can take a load off and connect with the old pals anytime. What a sweet deal. What a silly little guy. I got my big brother watching the shop while I'm here getting my daily dose of Java. Yeah, I'll be bringing a cup back for him. You'd never let me hear the end of it if I didn't. My old enemy, the reset button. Did you know they're basically obsolete? Ha! Looks like I won. But now that I'm a little older, I get to thinking, what if reset buttons are actually good? If you mess something up real bad, wouldn't it be good to get a do-over? I mean, life needs a reset button. I've never sat and like had this long of a conversation with him, but it's good. He might have had too much coffee. Listen, Bracetti, I love you. I was really scared of him as a kid. Anytime he would show up, I would be like, I'd try and click through his dialogue as fast as I could. Brewster, very different vibes. Okay, I guess I can take a seat. What if I wanted to-go coffee? I guess I can't do that the first time around? Speaking of beverages, I have a vanilla chai, but we're out of milk again, so no milk in it. I'd like to take a drink at the same time as my character, but I think my tea is too hot. Nah, it's actually an okay temperature. I found the blend I want to drink for the rest of my life. That's a long time. How long do Animal Crossing characters live? I guess forever. Well, thanks, Brewster. I'll see you later. Rainy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We are just getting started with some Animal Crossing this evening. I was just talking about how I was playing some Baldur's Gate today. And yeah, I'm playing as Shadowheart now. And that's cool. It's been interesting to see the differences in her dialogue, and I wonder who I'm gonna romance as her. Hello, yous. Got some fossils for ya. What is this? Karlach or Lae'zel for sure. Absolutely. No other options, pretty much. Brine Shrimp Aquarium? Okay, I do think Jinx needs this. I I do love this silly little toilet, but I don't think I need it. Same with this record player. I'll get it just to have it. Let's see, any walls, any floors I need? No, I'm not obsessed with any of those. I think we already have the ones that I liked. Thank you, Nooks. It's rainy in Animal Crossing too, just like in real life today. Spring showers and all that. Peaches is home. We don't want Peaches to like us too much though. They have to leave, unfortunately. But I'm just gonna see if she's oh, Peaches enrolled. They're both so confused. I need you both to move off this island. I'm really sorry, guys, but I just do. Let's see what the Able Sisters has for us today. But yeah, I'm thinking doing some terraforming today. It's gonna be good. I feel like maybe I've gotten all of the patterns from Sable. She's so sweet. We're having a support group for forgotten villagers. Oh no, that's so sad. Oh my god, all my villagers are probably gonna think I've forgotten them today, by the way, since I haven't gotten on this week. Since apparently a week is too long to be without them. I always like this dress. In my mind, it's like the Little Women dress. But Jinx wouldn't wear it. Would she wear a tux? In purple. I don't know that I like that purple on her. It's like kind of the same color as her eyes, but I don't know. Maybe I need to buy this for Leopold. He would look good in this. Such a good item. Just appreciating it. Ooh, these, the dance shoes. I hadn't seen these until I bought a pair of them last week. It was my first time. Maybe I'll get her the black ones too. Nah, I won't. Because I'm gonna wear this out so that I can gift it. Back to this look again. Okay, nice. We've supported our local Able Sisters today. We can continue on. So we've been making some really good terraforming progress. Last time I was worried that since we villager hunted for a bit, we wouldn't get that much done, but we did. The front of our island, like, I can't even get around here anymore. Guess I'll have to climb. Oh, but maybe Leopold is home. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just go look at what we've done. So we've gotten this whole swath here. Oh, look, there's Petrie. Petrie moved in last time. Oh my gosh, and somebody forgot an item. It looked kind of cute there. Here's our little entrance so far. I'm excited to add more to this sort of beginning idea that we have of our Piltover entrance. But yeah, I think we're just gonna keep going with trying to like broaden these cliffs out on either side. Oh my gosh, hi Pietro. I guess I should ignore him, but I can't do that. Oh my, he doesn't recognize me. Freaking Pietro. I love you, though. I probably should have looked at this before just being like, hey, is this yours? But... Shino, okay. I love that even his umbrella is a rainbow. So perfect. Oh, hi, Shino. I see you are precariously standing up there. Hi. Your brother ordered an eye mask and was sent sheer pantyhose for pregnant women? So specific. Huh. Oh. Well, thank you for the Viking helmet, Shino. Let's see if we like it. What a wild thing to receive. Yeah. Ooh, there's a present over there. I spy. Pietro's birthday is April 19th. What theme are we thinking today, Label? Outdoorsy. I don't know if I can do that. We can try. What are you gonna give me? Oh, Tate's looking around. A muscle tank. We probably don't want this. I'll take it for now. We'll do our best. Oh my god, Pietro's here. It's still wild to me that people can still get around. I guess, actually, I added these. So now it makes sense that people can get to the town square. They're kissing. Okay, the Prezi is over there. We gotta go get it. So far, I feel good about those like steps down to the plaza. It's not perfect. I think we're gonna have to like kind of carve it out more. Make it feel more intentional. No, not my slingshot! So sad. Lesai. Yellow bamboo mat. The package has photoshopped legs with heels on. Oh my god. Thought it was saying I got something new, but I guess not. There's that mat we can make now. An image. Huh. It is very photoshopped. That's wild. Well, I hope your brother enjoys. I still don't know where anyone on this island lives. I think this is Joey. And this is Portia. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I just didn't say so because I forgot her name is Portia again. Happens. Hey girl. It's silly how when you give them clothing items, they just like place them around the house. There's the beret. One of the dresses we gave her. She's wearing the other one. Girl, I got another dress for you. I'm sure not that much has changed in a week. I'm really glad it doesn't make them like you less when you've been gone for a bit, because that would be just the worst. This is a sleigh on her. This is really good. The little pearl necklace. Fabulous. I agree. She's like, you can have my old shirt, I guess. My stylish queen. Raglan shirt, let's see what we think. I don't think that's a keep, but you know, thanks for the thought. Regardless, I'm glad we gave her this. She looks really good. Oh, Tate's back on his usual stool where you can't see him. On rainy days, he doesn't like to hang out in the living room as much. He kind of just like sleeps under our bed. It was a sleepy day for him. I try to encourage him to come out and chill with us, but he's just like, meh, rainy. No red today. Let's go try and give Leopold this suit I bought him. Wonder what he'll think of it. Oh god, it's Eugene. Eugene, don't you want to move out? Oh no, this is Cobb's house. Hi, Cobb. It's so silly that he calls us hot dog. Wonder what his eyes look like under those glasses. We'll never know. I wonder what Eugene's eyes look like too. I bet they're like small and beady. You would never know. I wonder where we did stick Leopold. Maybe he's on the beach kind of like near our house? I could just check my map. And I will. But first... Guess there's nobody on this beach, huh? Leopold, where did I move you? Oh my god, he's all the way over there. No wonder I can't find him. My gosh. It's unfortunate running around my island right now. There's just like this giant mass of land in the middle of everything. I have to like kind of navigate around it. It doesn't feel built in the way that it should yet. Well, anyways, I assume he's home because I haven't seen him around. Oh, there he is. He's fishing. Leopold. He's like, this is my private beach, actually. It's true, I do need the Mario tubes. What a good thought. Do we always dress just to the nines? I'm gonna say it's a secret. So mysterious. Guess what color my socks are? You're not wearing socks. Those are your little feet. Oh, I can't give him stuff yet. That's too bad. Oh my god. He wants a wharf roach. He's asking us to catch it for him? Oh my gosh. It's kind of big. It's like we're really friends. I wouldn't ask just anybody to catch a wharf roach for me. They only appear on those like big slabs of rock. Oh, there's Petrie! Hi, Petrie! It's been a whole week, I know, it's crazy. Sneeze. Petrie is so tiny. What do you do when you suddenly have free time on your hands? Ooh. I retreat to the couch. She hates that. Yeah. Time to relax, Petrie. You should chill. She's like, chilling? What do you mean? I'm really curious who's gonna move out next. Chino? Hello? Not Chino. What was I doing? I was kind of looking around for a wharf roach. We'll see if there's one on this side of the island. If not, maybe we'll think about it later. But I want Leopold to like me, so I would like to fulfill his wish. Another Prezi! Oh, we don't have a slingshot. I forgot. This is so sad. Okay. No wharf roaches at the moment. I keep wanting to dig up a gyroid because I feel like on rainy days, a little more common. Oh, fishing bait. I forgot you can make bait in this game. Maybe Joey is crafting? I've been putting him off, but we can go say hi. He's cooking. His oven is too tall for him. You bet the Pietro could eat your weight in minestrone. And he said I couldn't? Okay. Pietro was right. Love to think of them being friends. All these little guys. A mixed fruit tart. Thank you, Joey. We still only have like 3 food recipes, so glad to get more. Even though I don't see us doing a ton of cooking. Oh, it's pretty cute. Cute little tart. I do want to have some kind of little cafe in Piltover. Even if it's just like a stand. So, I'll have to pick the cutest of the foods for that. The cutest of all the foods. Okay, we've done some, well, we should buy a slingshot, but then we've done some good maintenance. And I feel like we can get into the terraforming. We'll keep the Viking helmet, but we'll sell the muscle tank and the raglan shirt. Yeah. Oh, the umbrellas in this game are so cute, but I never use them. I always have a tool in my hand, so I never really buy them. But I wish that I did. I feel like they're probably nice if you're touring someone's island and you could walk around with an umbrella. But on your own island, there's not much use. Okay. Time to get down to business. Who's saying hi? Chino and Pietro. Y'all should talk. Get to know each other. Maybe we work on this side over here a little bit. I need to dig up some trees. I'm always putting it off. There's so many of them. I'm thinking about brownies right now. Last time we were here streaming this game, I had a beautiful fresh pan of brownies. They were so good. Now they're gone. And I want them back. I am someone who needs to always have a baked good in my home. It's very important to me. And now I am baked goodless. I'll have to make something again soon. To be baked goodless is baked badless. Oh my gosh, Billy, if you make something, tell me what it is. I'm curious. Baking bad. Oh god. I guess that's what I need to say to people when I don't have any baked goods. Be like, things are really hard at home right now. I'm baking bad. Pietro, stop thinking. Oh, your explorer's hat. I think you're in love with it, Pietro. He's giving it away anyway. Well, thank you, Pietro. I would try it on, but I've got this hard hat on right now. Trader Joe's lava cakes, and you might make them. It doesn't need to take skill. It's still very exciting. I'm envious. I do have ice cream, so at least there's that. Ice cream is like my backup. No baked goods in the house. At least there's ice cream. Goodbye, trees. I will miss you. Maybe I'll stick some of them on the beaches for now. Can I not do that? Have I tried this before and it hasn't worked? Correct. The game is like, why would you want to do that? That's really weird. After being in the rain, you're cold and requiring some sweet snacks. Same. I didn't go outside, but I am requiring some sweet snacks anyway. Some big gaming news is that Larian came out and said that they will not be making any other Baldur's Gate games. They are done with the property. Which maybe they could change their mind about, but for now, they are not considering anything. And they... Before Baldur's Gate 3 came out, they had 2 other game ideas that everybody who works there is pretty excited about, so they're gonna work on those instead. And I'm sad. But like I also am very proud of them. I think especially as a company that needs to make money, when you make something that's really successful, your whole job is to make more of that thing. You're like, that was a success, we have to do more. So to be in a position where you don't have to do that is very impressive. But it still makes my heart sad. They are cashing out. They said, Wizards of the Coast, you can have your IP back. We're all done with it. We did our part. Oh yeah, mixed feelings. I wonder who will try and make one of those games next. Present. Very glad I got a slingshot. Ooh, pintuck pleated dress. So cute. So not Jinx, but so cute. But regardless, I'm very excited to see what games they make next. And I suppose they have made the Divinity Original Sin games that people say are good. And so I should check those out sometime. Your friend told you there was a Valentine's update? Did it live up to the hype? Yes, that was also codenamed the Kissing update. And it added a lot of new kissing styles with different characters. So I would say it lived up to the hype. They're still not done updating the game. Like, they've said that there are still some updates to put out. It was a scandalous update. But I think once they're done adding whatever they want to add to the game, then they will be done with that property. I guess there's nobody I really want to give that dress to, even though I really like it. Goodbye, my trees. Maybe I'll keep my bamboo. Okay, that's everything. Excited to get to the point of kissing characters in the new playthrough we just started because I want to see that content. But yeah, I guess them coming out and making that statement also made me think more about Baldur's Gate and how I want to play more of that game eternally. Need to get a new shovel. I always go in there for something and then I just like sell and leave. And then I'm like, oh, I actually needed to buy something, didn't I? Laura's playing as the Dark Urge, like I said, but she's trying to like, she's making herself a Dark Urge who wants to fight against her violent tendencies, which is interesting. I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. All right, we've really cleared out this area now for our sweet, sweet terraforming. Pietro, hello. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is just an item. Right, because here's our little house. She knows looking at the plants. I love her. You can just stick this here. It's nice to like a game enough to want to play it on a harder difficulty. I don't know that that's happened to me before. Truly ever. I feel like there's never been a game I'm like, yeah, it feels like there's a good reason to start that on a higher difficulty. I would like to do that. I think it's just because I really like the combat system. And there's so much variety in the story that it's like, well, might as well try it on a harder difficulty. See if we can succeed. I guess Hades was another game that made me want to get good at it. I keep thinking I hear presents in the distance. There it is. I knew I heard it. It's like a little harder to tell over the wind and the rain. There we go. What do we got? A ribbon straw hat. Another hat. It's a big hat day. Maybe it's the rain. Really encouraging hat drops, I guess. Electric toothbrush owners. Does your electric toothbrush beep? Laura's electric toothbrush that the dentist gave her the other day, it loves to beep. And it confuses me. I'm like, what are you saying? What are you telling us? It beeps really constantly. It's like, are you okay? Is everything all right? Just don't know what it could be notifying us of. Its existence? Yeah, the dentist literally just gave it to Laura because she got a very fancy tooth cleaning that they required because of her gums. But it was still wild. That dentist did give it to her for such a thing, so I guess it does help the gums. After 2 minutes, it beeps. Oh, that's pretty nice. Or it beeps on low battery. Maybe hers just like isn't working right then because it's always beeping, but it's like plugged in. It beeped for the first time when I was peeing and it's like behind me in our bathroom and I jumped. I was like, what is that? But now I'm used to it because it's just been beeping all the time. Yeah, maybe it isn't charging correctly. Not the mid-pee jump. Hey, listen, it happens. What are you gonna do? It beeps when you plug it in. Maybe it's just like moving around on its little station. And so it just like keeps thinking we're plugging it in over and over again. I'm glad that you've liked it, Laura. I guess I haven't really asked you about it. But I'm not somebody, I guess, who's ever really wanted an electric toothbrush. Aside from thinking that they're kind of fancy, you know. I'm like, ooh, that's fancy. Sure, I would take one, but I'm not like, I would like to own one of those things. But I also think I have fine gums, so. Yeah, maybe you should do it. Oh, that is cool. Pressure control. Fancy. They do say that tooth care is important. I've heard that a couple of times, so it's probably a worthy investment. Feels easier to get the stuff off your teeth. That's nice. Oh. Sharks can regrow their teeth infinitely? Or do they just like have more opportunities to regrow than we do? It'd be pretty nice if you could regrow your teeth. I would like that. What is it, Chino? Oh, it's a reaction. Time to be angry. Aggravation. Oh my god, she looks so cute when she's mad. Chino, like, don't think I'm mad at you, because I'm not, okay? Oh, not that. I love it. I guess it's all about Sonic hair, huh? It's because Sonic's in the name. What a caring guy. When will Shadow care? I need to know. When will he notice me? Girl, keep trying. It does seem nice to not have to replace your toothbrush all the time. I feel like that's what is the most appealing about an electric toothbrush to me. And its efficiency. Oh, I don't need to want any more things, so I'm gonna put this out of mind for now. I want enough things. I heard some people nicely speaking about Sonic Frontiers on a video game podcast the other day. Just saying. That's a game I need to stick on my video game spreadsheet sometime. But I haven't had time to update it in a while. It's tedious. I like the tactic of doing a little circle run for each cliff. It's the first 7 out of 10 game in the series in many, many years, so we were all very excited. I mean, 7 out of 10, not bad. Laura's always interested in it because of the fishing music that plays. It's on some of our video game playlists, and it's really good. So, worth it simply for the fishing music. It's so silly how every video game has to have fishing. It is very good. I'm not disagreeing. Soothing. Time to fish with Sonic. It was written by new writers who were former fans. That's so nice. Crazy that Sonic is so old that the fans are working on it now. But I guess a lot of video game series are probably like that. Another Prezi. Green leaf pile? Do we... Oh, we don't know that. I think I have the on fire leaf pile, but not the green one. Now my tea is a little cold. That was fast. Okay, back to our extremely important business. Gosh, I'm gonna have to move some of these buildings at some point. Like the museum and the shop. The next shop, I really don't know where I want to go, but I think we could maybe make an educated guess about where the museum should live. We could at least try. I think that'll probably be the first Sonic game I play, Sonic Frontiers. Just in general in my life. Unless a new one comes out that people like more, then I'd probably play that. Princess Peach Showtime came out yesterday. The people like it okay. Seems like it's a cute Peach game. Maybe it doesn't have like the most depth, isn't the longest, but is pretty and cool and stars Peach, and she wears a lot of outfits, so kind of as expected. It's another one I need to stick on my spreadsheet. Yeah, you should definitely do a full playthrough, Billy. 100% that game. Especially now that you've been in like more of a Sonic phase lately. Sonic enjoyment has intensified for you. Maybe it's a good time. I bet you could get it on eBay for like $30. It's a pretty good deal. It's not a phase bomb. Yes, I corrected myself. It's not a phase, but you're just more excited about it than usual lately. The year of Sonic. When the Sonic 3 trailer comes out, you are passing away. We'll need to watch it live on here. Very important. I wonder when that'll happen. It's been a minute since Sonic 2 came out. Thought I heard a present for a second. Eugene, why don't you get out of my way, buddy? I don't need you here. People think it's going to be at the end of the Knuckles series, which comes out in April. Interesting. That would make sense. Do you think there'll be some good new music coming out of the Knuckles series? Also, is it Idris Elba? I feel like I've heard a little bit about this, but I have forgotten. His brain, empty. Looks a little silly, but you'll watch it because you love him. Silly, not a bad thing. Tate looks cute. Maybe I'll snatch him. Also, I hear a present. Hey. I'm sorry, sir, but I need you. I like it when you hang out with me. There he is. My little soft guy. He's a son and a boy. He's both of those things. I think we might have missed that present because I was busy pulling Tate over here. But it is what it is. He's the clown boy. It's true. Technically, he would be a clown elder now. Technically. Clown paw. That one's cute. Eugene. Give me some space. I remember I made Jinx's birthday in this game, Jinx's birthday, which I think is in October. I couldn't remember if I made it mine or not. But that'll be an important day, Jinx's birthday. Are you a little boy? Little sweet guy. He started to shed extra. Shedding season has begun. It's because it's just started getting warm out. We have this brush for him, and he just hates it. He just hates it. But we'll brush him and he tries to attack it. He doesn't mind when we brush him like on the back of his head. He's like, this is acceptable to me. But anywhere else, he just like looks extremely threatened. He's like, why are you doing this? But sometimes he'll allow it. And the other day I brushed him and oh my gosh, the amount of fur I got was ridiculous. It's true, cats are like, wow, slightly warm, gotta shed right now. One warm week, his body knew. Present. Oh, there it is. Right behind my house. I wish presents actually rained from the sky. Ooh. Show it off. Spaghetti. Oh, wrong tool. A video game that came out yesterday as well, Dragon's Dogma 2. I don't know anything about Dragon's Dogma 1. I just know that it was a video game that people played once. I feel like maybe it was on the PS3. Maybe it was remastered for the PS3. I feel like I remember seeing it when I worked at GameStop, but Dragon's Dogma 2 came out, and I actually think it got really good reviews. I was watching a video about it from Thursday, and they were saying great things like, this game is a masterpiece, so much fun, what a great game. The next, like, big hit, like an Elden Ring. A game that you think about something and you're able to just do it. But then when it actually came out yesterday, there was a lot of controversy because it has some really terrible microtransactions that are kind of like play to win-ish. And some of them are really awful, like apparently the game only lets you have one save, so you can't really restart it. If you want to restart it, you have to like pay money to start the game over, which is really weird. Hi, Ritz Crackers, welcome in. We are working on our Piltover Island, which is inspired by the show Arcane. And we're just doing a lot of terraforming right now. I'll show you our map. It's interesting because the front of the town is all gonna be like high, tall cliffs, and then the back is gonna be more flat. So I just kind of have to like flip everything in terraforming. But yeah, in Arcane, there are these two cities. One is Piltover and one is Zaun. And I named our town Piltover based on one of those. And that's like kind of the entrance. So it's all pretty and tall and shiny and fancy. And then the back of the town will be Zaun, which is kind of a more grimy city. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't seen anything quite like it either. I'm sure that there's like some similar islands. I haven't found any yet though. But I'd love to do some dream address touring, honestly, if I find anything similar on Pinterest. But yeah, the aesthetic of the island is kind of like steampunk meets cyberpunk. The Piltover section is going to be like very classic and blue, kind of like city core. But it's exciting. We're still pretty early on. We've got half of the villagers that we want, and the other half we're just like waiting for people to move out at the moment. But much work to be done. Yes, Arcane is a show. It's inspired by League of Legends. That's like the source material. It's on Netflix. I haven't really played League of Legends at all, but I recommend it. It's a really good show. There's only one season of it so far, but I've watched it a few times through, and it is very much my favorite. One of the main characters is Jinx, who I've made our like little self-insert character. Steampunk stuff is always cool. It's interesting because it's like kind of steampunk, but it's also still very colorful. Welcome and thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I'm trying to determine how I want to say your name. Enzi? But yeah, we're working on this right now. Let me show you the entrance to our town. You can just call... Oh, well, welcome in, Emma. Here's Cobb. Cobb is one of the ones we wanted. And we also have Pietro, who I love, but isn't one of our dreamies. But so far we've just added like these little steps up. It's hard to figure out how to transition into the front of an island when you're immediately getting into cliffs. And this is kind of like something that happens in the show Arcane is there's like this progress day. Happy Progress Day. And it's kind of like a festival celebrating new inventions. So I'm thinking here will be kind of like a market. You're happy to find an Animal Crossing streamer that isn't just a treasure island. True. Though I do be using those treasure islands. I do feel like not as many people stream Animal Crossing these days. What's up, Pietro? What'd you get me? Ah, a spinning wheel. That makes sense. This is my third time making an Animal Crossing island, but I would say I haven't really finished the other two. Honestly, terraforming is so relaxing to watch, so I understand. I found that it's been hard to like motivate myself to do in the past when I'm on my own, but streaming does make it easier. It's nice to just like hang out and chat, build all these little blocks. You just restarted your island? After 4K hours, your data got corrupt? That's awful. I love to assume that we're past the time of data corrupting, but I suppose it could still happen. 4K hours? So terrible. Well, you know, sometimes it's nice to have a forced restart. Are you making the best of it? And does your new island have a theme? But yeah, I can't imagine losing an island after that much time, my gosh. I once had a really great Sims 3 file that I had put hours and hours into, and like, I really liked in The Sims 3 how well the family tree function worked. In Sims 4, it kind of sucks. Like, after a couple generations, the images of your old Sims are just gone, which I hate. But anyways, I had like a great long family tree filled with juicy drama and great characters, and then my save data was corrupt. And it was so traumatic that I still remember it this day. I apparently blamed my sister for it, because I think it happened when she was playing. You cried! Oh, that's so fair! Found an island that's really similar to your original and you're doing like a 2.0. That's nice. A recreation project. Did you have a, like a dream address set up? If you did, I wonder if that got corrupted too. making good progress. We've kind of got like a nice big chunk at the front of the island now, like I'm hoping for. Maybe we go get that bottom left corner, so it's all nice and even. You were going to do it the day you logged in because it was when 2.0 came out? Oh my god, that's crazy. What awful luck. Took you that long to get over it and start fresh? Oh my god, that's so fair. That's so fair. Really, it's nice to take a long break from a game sometimes. Prior to this, I haven't really played in the past like year and a half. Couple of years. So it's been nice having a reason to like start over again. Get back to it. The thing I always miss about Animal Crossing that keeps me coming back is the vibes. There honestly are a lot of new items. 2.0 was such a great update. I'm glad they at least gave us that before ending support. But gosh, do I always wish we had more. Can't have too much of a good thing, right? Hi, Leopold. Leopold's little rain cap looks so cute with his ears. That's true, less to DIY. But there's a lot of good stuff. And I do really like the decorating DLC stuff. It's fun. Going and doing some houses. Oh, sorry, my kitty. Probably don't know to put my little kitties on this stool. Sorry, sir. He needs a spotlight of his own. One day. So far in terms of actually decorating my island, I've picked up like some stuff from Treasure Islands, just like when I have been in the mood to pop by them. But in terms of like acquiring all the items, I'm so daunted. I feel like I'm gonna want to look at a big master list of all of the items in this game and just sort of like circle them and be like, okay, this one, this one, this one. Warcraft Admirer, welcome. Doing some terraforming today. Cozy terraforming time. Oh, there's Petrie. Petrie really does look so little. Her giant ears. You don't have to trade anymore, you just bring things to Harv's and you can get whatever you want. Yeah, Harv's Island has been a really nice addition. I haven't done much there in my new playthrough. Like I haven't paid for any of the businesses yet. But that's something I need to do. I think I put like 50k towards kicks. I've gotten a bunch of money from Treasure Islanding, but yeah, I just haven't gone there and like taken the time to go invest. But I do want the little donut hairstyle, so I should do it for that. Little Petrie. She's just running around up there. She's so cute. Petrie is the most recent villager we got. We got her last time. Pashmina, one of our first 2 villagers, moved out. Which was sad because I did like her, but she just wasn't one of the people we picked. We have tried to pick villagers that kind of suit the different characters in the show Arcane. So there's a lot of like science academy people, which is kind of what Leopold and Petrie are. The nerds. We picked like 5 characters to go and be in Piltover and 5 to be in Zaun. We're gonna have like different neighborhoods in both of the 2 cities. I'm gonna step away for a second to go get some water because I'm thirsty, but I'll be back in like 2 minutes. 1 minute. Extremely fast. Okay, back. I was compelled by my sweet tooth to get some ice cream, which I put in this little mug. Or teacup, really. It has chocolate sauce on it. It's just like vanilla, aside from that. And I'll eat that in a minute, but I need to let it melt a little bit. I don't like my ice cream too cold because my teeth are sensitive. I would have microwaved it for a sec, but I don't know that I can microwave these cups. I'm here to break the law. Are you the only one who uses the Dropbox? I feel like some people do that. I'm not a huge Dropbox user because I don't like when they call me when I get on. It's annoying. I'm like, leave me alone. If I could opt out of their phone calls, I would be using the Dropbox more often. I'm glad all of you use it. That's handy. I don't mind it. I just mind being called. It's just like real life. I'm like, don't call me. Don't want to go in the store. That's fair. I am often compelled to buy things when I go in the store. I guess we're just lazy in different ways. Bunch of lazy villagers. What kind of villager would you be? I'm curious. I think I would be a cranky, maybe a smug villager. I don't know that I would be snooty. You think you'd be snooty, Bo? I love that. Maybe I'd be smug. Lazy minus the bugs. Now, I don't think minus the bugs. They don't really have an antisocial villager. Maybe cranky? It's hard because, like, I feel like cranky comes with the connotation that you are cranky. But not necessarily. Tater Chips, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Doing some terraforming. Clearing out some trees. Talking about what kind of villager we would be. just a lot of effort. That's so fair. Society today, not so built for like maintaining social relationships because we're all so tired. We're eepy. You feel like you'd be normal? It's not basic to be normal. It's just, I wish that normal villagers honestly had a different name. Normals are niceys. Yes. Well said, Bo. They're the sweeties. And people are low-key trash. Some people, yeah. Not easy to find the right people. You would be lazy, but you love the normies. Also, I love the stitches. So cute. The normal villagers are really good. I agree. To be a normal villager, a compliment. Really, I think I exist at the intersection of cranky, snooty, and smug. So it's pretty hard to choose. You like Julian? Julian is so good. What a handsome unicorn man. Meringue is normal and she does slay. So is Maple. I love Maple. I would love to have Julian. I don't think I've ever had him, but I would like to. I feel like he was a consideration for this island because he's blue. And we just needed some blue representation. Julian would look so nice next to Ione. They would be beautiful together. Power couple. He's blue and beautiful and could live in a built-over penthouse. It's true. Ooh, fave villager. In general, my favorite villager is Vesta because I had her on my GameCube island way back in my youth. Fave NPC. Such a good question. Sitting here really thinking about it. You'd be a lazy because you love to eat and sleep, but no creepy crawlies, yeah. I don't know anybody who's like, I would be a lazy villager because bugs. Who's my favorite NPC? I'm really thinking about this. I think it's maybe Harriet of Shampoodle. I just miss Shampoodle so much as a place. I feel like she's my favorite because I loved that business so much. Somebody else I really miss is Gracie Grace, but she was, like, I didn't like her personality, but I just miss her around. I also really like Celeste. And it's hard not to love KK, like, he's such an icon. If it was just like butterflies and roly-poly-olies, yeah, I agree. Roly-polies. Your favorite NPC is Isabelle? Isabelle's so cute. She's a belle. Okay, this is probably gonna go in the water. Please don't! Safety! Oh. I was lucky. This time. Checkered school pants. Oh, those are kind of cute. Maybe those are a keep. They're a little corporate for Jinx, but I like them. Mabel and Brewster, so fair. Anytime I say roly-poly, I have to say roly-poly-oly. I cannot help it. What an iconic show. I think I had a roly-poly-oly computer game. What a time to be alive. Or it might have just been like their web browser game. You loved Oli of roly-poly-oly. Hey, Peaches. I don't remember the show very well. I just remember that I really liked it. You loved his grandpa. I feel like I loved their dog. And like, was there a daughter? Like, did roly-poly-oly have a sister? I feel like I liked her. And maybe the mom too. You know what? I liked everybody. My unpopular Animal Crossing opinion is that I really like the game Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Just so everyone knows, that was a good game. They had a Halloween special that was God tier? Oh my god, I need to go back and watch some of that. I agree that it's very underrated. Nobody ever talks about it now. Where's the roly-poly-oly revival, huh? Bringing back all this old media? Bring back roly-poly-oly. Billy Bevel! Oh my gosh, I feel like I remembered Billy Bevel. That's a good name. They would probably ruin it now, I know. I just like to jest about how they bring everything back, but they don't bring the best stuff back. A beautiful moment in time it was. My brain right now is kind of grouping roly-poly-oly and the Robots movie and game and Meet the Robinsons together as like a bunch of little friends with the same vibe. They should bring back better shows. Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't do it justice either. Things are just different now. They really do have the same vibe. Okay, I feel like my ice cream has melted enough, so I will eat it now. Kablam was your jam? I don't know that I have ever heard of Kablam. I have to look it up. It sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I feel like I've seen these little guys. Cartoons back then used to look so creepy. Their faces. It was a show of mini shows. Stop motion silliness. That sounds cool. 96 to 2000, I feel like it was just a hair before my time. Gumby? I feel like I've heard you mention Gumby, Billy, but I didn't see that. An alien and a caveman that did wild things. What an intriguing premise. You must have had a DVD. I love to think about like the strange DVDs that we just like had as kids of different random shows. And it's like, who gave my parents this? Why did I have this? I think about like my Sailor Moon VHS tape. I'm like, did they know that Sailor Moon was really cool? Did they just find it at the store? The horse was a good reason to watch. Laura, famous horse girl. Ooh, we're so close here. I gotta take these other trees out. I want to say, like, I wish that shows like that were more accessible now, like easier to find places, because they do just feel like kind of forgotten. But I guess I haven't looked into how easy or hard they are to find. Maybe they're just around. All right, maybe while I'm here, I'll do a little bit of river filling in. I feel like half the DVDs you had as a kid were unreturned Blockbuster rentals. That's a good point. We were big Blockbuster fans, so I kind of agree. But some of them, granted, I don't have a very good memory, so maybe that is how they all came to be. Or they could be like gifts from other random relatives. All right, I'm looking up Gumby. You guys have me curious. Ah, yes, I feel like I've seen this. The horse is really good. Gumby is like your aesthetic still, Laura. Literally. And your color scheme?
Yes. He has a mini horse.
It's pretty cute. Laura core. Truly. Petrie still up there, looking around. The cutest little green bean looking dude. Seriously. You had a bendable Gumby that you chewed on as a kid? Ah, chewing on things as a kid. When I was a kid, my sister had this one Dora and Diego set. They were just like two little figurines, kind of, and they got recalled for having been painted with lead paint. But luckily, I think that we found that out after we had lost them, like in the basement of my grandparents' antique store. I don't know whatever happened to them there. Like, they just got lost behind different furniture and we never saw them again. I think my grandparents would be like, hey, did you lose these? No, we never heard another word. Maybe they also knew that they were recalled for lead paint. Or maybe they're still down there. Okay, guys, they're just here to watch me. My peanut gallery. Talking to each other. You guys gonna have a real conversation? They are. So, I wasn't expecting you to send me some of your handwritten poetry like that, neighbor. Oh my. You're welcome. So, which did you think were the standouts? Okay, I guess Sweet Sweet Rainbow Sherbet really stuck in my mind. My haiku! Was hoping that one might stick to your teeth instead. Haha! Little dessert joke for you. Oh no. Oh no, Leopold. Oh no. Haiku? Are you sure? Pretty sure those are supposed to have 3 lines, not 5. 5, 3. Who's counting? Just as long as it left you hungry for more of my word craft, lion cub. What a couple of sillies they are. His shock when she said how long haikus are supposed to be. The drama. Tater, my island theme is the show Arcane, which is, it's a Netflix show that is inspired by the game League of Legends, which I haven't played, I just really like the show. But yeah, I'm trying to make an island that kind of has that vibe. And I made my character Jinx, who's one of the characters from the show. Maybe you've seen her around. I actually have Vi as my background right now, but I have plentiful phone backgrounds of Jinx because she's my favorite character. She looks kind of like this. She looks really emo in this one. Well, maybe you've seen her. So the different villagers are going to be like different characters from the show, and I want to try and recreate a lot of different like little moments. I know they won't look anything like they do in the actual show, but it's kind of like a tribute. You think you have that on your watch list, but you haven't gotten around to it? Yeah, there are definitely a lot of really good cosplays of her. But definitely a show you don't need to have watched League of Legends to see or have any interest in it. It has great animation. And such compelling characters. Jinx is like kind of the, she's like kind of the antagonist, like, and you see her creation pretty much in the first season of the show. The second season is supposed to come out in November. We'll see if it really does. You know, no rush, but I'm looking forward to it. You feel the wallpapers. When you love a character, I feel like I don't love characters that often. It takes a lot for me to really like one, but when I do, it's as if they are my OC. I just adore them. So she's one of those for me. Yeah, I recommend it. The third episode, there are 9 episodes specifically, is really intense. But I feel like once you get past there, it lightens up a little bit. I recommended it to one of my coworkers at my last job. And when he was watching it, he got to the 3rd episode and he was like, I really don't know if I can emotionally keep watching this. It really hurt me. And I was like, don't worry. Like, it's so much lighter after that. Like, it's still intense. It's like a very plot-heavy show, but I should buy the rights to Jinx. I don't think I could afford them, Billy. But she does feel like mine. I do feel some ownership over her. She's precious to me, specifically. But yeah, it's fun to try and do something that feels like very different for an Animal Crossing island. I feel like I'm somebody who when I look at too many inspiration images of things that exist, like I just get so stuck on them and it's hard for me not to want to just recreate them exactly. So it's nice to be making something that like I'm kind of blending different aesthetics to create. There's nothing specific that I can like just copy. You have all your favorite character rotating on your lock screen right now because you can't pick a fave. You love the emotionally damaging shows, you get so attached. Then you'll really like Arcane. That one hurts. I am somebody who spends most of my free time gaming, so I don't watch a lot of shows. So I think it also feels like special to like one so much. Peach is still watching. Leopold went off to go do some experiments. Tater, are you working on any island right now? Or do you already have one? My first couple of islands, I like didn't have themed any specific way. They were kind of just like stuff that I like in this game. But I like things of various aesthetics, so they never really like went together super well. Trying to keep a clear vision this time. Boxed myself in. We've been working on one since August. It's a hot mess. It's a fairy / cottagecore island with kidcore elements. Ooh, that sounds so cute. I love all of those aesthetics, but I feel like I especially like kidcore. And fairycore though, like how to pick. Love an island with more than one style. It's fun to see like the different things that people do that are unique. We have about 30% of it done. Man, islands take so long. I feel like I'm gonna be streaming myself working on this island for like over a year. I'm not trying to rush it, I'm trying to take my time and enjoy it, so. I'm happy for it to take however long it takes. True, good content for the next year. I got things to do. All right, nice. Oh. What's up, Cobb? A special favor? Shino has done a lot for me, so I got her a gift. But you're too shy to give it to her. Okay. Imagine if I said you need to do it. I know the YouTubers who do like specific islands and finish in like a month is wild to me. I mean, I guess it's one thing if it's like all they're doing. Maybe if it's their job. I can understand how you would have the time, but oof. That is dedication right there. There we go. What did we get? Oh my gosh, my inventory is so full. Oh, another yellow bamboo mat. I got one of those earlier. Gosh, we're gonna have to do the whole second level here. True. It's surprising, the creators that have like been creating New Horizons content the whole time the game has been out. Again, dedication. Running around this whole thing, this whole landmass, just to get over here. Even then, I'm too scatterbrained. True. True. Okay, my ice cream is nice and melty now. Should've just made myself a milkshake or something. There's Tate, he's looking. Tate loves dairy. Anytime I have ice cream, he tries to steal. Oh, Tater, thank you for redeeming. I love it here. That's very sweet of you. I only recently hit affiliate, so I haven't added a lot of like stuff yet. I want to add something that plays when people redeem that. But it's very sweet of you. Every time I say Tater's name, you think I'm talking to Tate. This is my kitty. His name is Tate. He's named after American Horror Story. Evan Peters from season 1. I've had him for 10 years. So that's when I named him 10 years ago. Okay, I think I can make the deduction that I don't want the Explorer hat. I just don't think I could see Jinx wearing that. Clearing out. I know, I loved him so much. His brother was named Norman after Norman Bates because my mom and I really liked the show Bates Motel, like in its first season. Such a long time ago. Do I stream often? I stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. And on Wednesdays I stream Cyberpunk 2077, and it's totally okay if you're not interested in that game. I feel like it's pretty different from this one. But I'm like 20 something hours into that, and I've played it before. I'm playing it again because a DLC came out for it recently, and I've been interested in checking that out. But yeah, every Saturday night I'm here playing this game. The first season was so good. I know. I never liked any of the other ones as much. I don't know how well it has aged. I haven't gone back and watched it anytime recently, but at the time, it was very good. Man, I'm gonna have to get rid of all these cliffs and deal with all these trees. Something I like is that in creating a new island, there are just vines all around on the cliffs so that you can get around without a ladder. Super helpful. I'm glad that they've just like programmed those to pop up. You have to work super early, so you gotta go, but yeah, it's been very nice meeting you. Thank you for being here, Tater. I hope you have a good sleep and that your work tomorrow is chill. I feel like that's the most you can ask from work. For it to be chill, for everything to go well. I think I hear a present. Suspicion. Oh gosh, I hate that all the trees up here don't have fruit. I'm gonna have to collect a bunch. But also, I like the pine trees better than I like the fruit trees. They're so pretty. While I'm here, since I've got some fruit, take some of them down. Honestly, maybe now would be a smart time to do some cooking, because it does really fill you up on food. Which would be good for my terraforming. All right, back to it. Maybe I'll knock a little bit of these down. There's just so much to do on the island that anywhere I run, I'm like, ah, yes, more to do over here. I see. No shortage. Let me see if this is actually an area that I definitely want to knock down. Yeah, I feel like this is higher than anything we would want. But what's tricky is that, so there's going to be a bridge in the center of the island, right? And then the bridge is going to have to go onto like some cliff on the other side. But I think it'll be like the second tier height, not the top tier height. So regardless, I'll want to take this section down. Cliffs really hang on for dear life. They're like, are you sure you want to tear us down? Yes, cliffs, I'm sorry. I'm certain. My updated Laura report is she switched from playing Stardew on the Switch, her old account, to Stardew on the Steam Deck, her newer save, which I love to see. It's truly a Stardew night for her. Laura, if you run into any new interesting update things, Stardew update items, please let us know. I keep putting this one back. No, no, no. Frezzy! There we go. Every time I see Shino's present in here, I'm like, oh, I can't forget about that. It's very important. know what's messed up? Being in the middle of winter in one game and then switching to my new game and forgetting to water my crops for 2 days. Oh my god, that is messed up. Yikes. I guess that this is the trouble with having 2 Stardew saves. You might mix them up. It's not easy being a Stardew professional. No fast travel? No horse? I'm a caveman. True. Granted, do I ever really use the Stardew horse? Not very much. That's just me. I really forget that it's there. And I feel like I haven't really used the fast travel much either. I feel like I'm a basic Stardew player. You love the horse. I mean, the horse is really cute. So I'll say that. Back in my day, we walked everywhere. Horses are my favorite technology. I am like that. You know, you may recall I'm like that in Breath of the Wild too. Like, I never use a horse. I remember when you and I first played that game separately. And you were like, love my horse, use my horse for everything, never go anywhere without my horse. And I was like, oh, I never use the horses. Just because the stables aren't everywhere. And if I can't call my horse, I'm not going to go out of my way to go to a stable for my horse. It's just... Oh my god, I remember now. So slow. Ugh. I feel like me not using the horse as much in Breath of the Wild has affected how you play Tears of the Kingdom, because I feel like we don't use horses that frequently anymore. I've ruined it. Ruined them for you. Petrie, still looking. She could observe all day. Well, maybe. Maybe we need to up our horse use. Honestly, I feel like it's even trickier now because there's the up and the down. Oh my, oh, I'm sorry you're having some Wi-Fi problems. It happens. Have a good rest of your evening. Yeah, you're good. Go do some writing. You don't need the internet for that. I feel like the horses in Breath of the Wild hit different. I'm surprised. I wonder why that is. It's true, Bo, we will miss you. Hate cry. I hate to close up the bodies of water. It always just feels wrong. But we're gonna have to move them around. We're doing what we have to. You want to say it's better because we have more tech in Tears of the Kingdom. But we don't use that. It's true, we don't. Most we use it for is holding up President Hudson. Indeed. Yeah, we don't do a lot of the fusing and stuff. It's hard because, like, I think those mechanics are really cool. And, like, the defining part of the game. But it's true that we don't personally use them a lot when we don't have to. Maybe we're just not creative enough. We're not silly and goofy enough. Speak for thyself. I mean, why else do you feel like we don't do a lot of the tech stuff? These poor little fishies are gonna have to swim somewhere else, closing up their little hole. Hard to control the vehicles. That's true, it's like kind of impractical. I don't disagree with you. They do use a lot of fuel, but we've upgraded our abilities. They do take up a lot of resources, though. Like, especially if you want to spawn them out of nowhere. My ice cream is a beverage now. I let it melt a little too long. Diesel. One day I will build us the ultimate car, and we will fast build it forever. Vroom vroom. When's that day? One day. Angry Jinx emote. She's one we don't use as much, but she's very good. I love to send an emote in my own chat. It's a good time. Okay, back to sealing this up. Hey, I didn't want to make that bigger. Oh. Thursday night, Laura and I had haircut night, which was fun. I feel like cutting hair is something I complain about, but is actually enjoyable. It's like a nice relaxing activity when we actually do it. You can't really tell that I've gotten a haircut because I'm growing my hair, so I never take off a significant quantity of it. But she gave me a little trim. My hair is so thin that it takes like 1 single second for her to trim it. But her hair, dense. So many layers. Not layering layers, but like, just takes a lot of time to cut all of it. But it was nice. A pleasant haircut evening. That was something I did this week. And I repainted my nails, my Jinx nails. Appropriate for this place that we are in. Gosh, imagine if I had this controller and then this one was a baby pink peach controller. Then it would go with my nails. A pink and a blue. Do I like hair cutting sounds? I think I like them. I like them. I think they're pleasant. I know that they are a prime example of ASMR. I do find that when I'm getting my hair cut, I just like generally feel very relaxed. And I think the sounds contribute. They make you anxious. Opposite of what I was saying. Oh, they don't make me anxious. I do feel a little anxious when I'm cutting other people's hair, just because it's a bit scary. But the sounds, I don't know if they contribute too much. That's interesting, Billy. I didn't know that. Do they make you reluctant to go get your hair done? had a hairstylist cut you once when you were a child? Oh my gosh, my cousin also got cut once when he was getting a haircut. It was very scary. His ear like was bleeding. They cut it the back of his ear. I don't think it hurt very bad if I remember correctly, but I imagine that would be traumatic. He was probably like 10. She cut your forehead giving you bangs. That's very scary. Well, seems pretty fair that you feel, oh, we got this kind of spinning wheel, not the other kind of spinning wheel. Interesting. You like the shampooing part? Me too. So awful. Like you'd think that something would happen if that happened with a hairstylist. Like, can you sue them? But also, I mean, sometimes I imagine it must happen. It's probably an honest mistake. The champ makes you anxious. I just hate that chair that they put you in. It was always the worst as a child. Speckle, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you for coming in and spreading some starshine. Animal Crossing is going well. We're having a big terraforming night. Doing much business. Let's see, let me give you a shout out. There we go. You're playing some Stardew? Are you enjoying the update? Are you doing anything related to that? Ooh, you updated and are trying the new farm layout. You're loving it so far? I watched some of your cooking stream earlier, which was cool. Cooking streams are always so fun to see. That's really nice. That sounds like a very pleasant day. My girlfriend just started the Stardew update. So it's been fun to hear about all the differences. And seeing everybody just like being excited about it this past week. Yeah, she's really liking it. I'm somebody who just like loves excitement about video games. So when the people are excited about something, I just want to be part of it. I'm like, tell me all about this update. But yeah, over here, we've just been terraforming. We're really like switching all of the cliffs and their arrangement in our town. So I feel like it's gonna take kind of a long time, but it's been nice. It's very relaxing. Oh my gosh, we have a lot to donate. For anybody who hasn't been here before, I'm B. Nice to meet you, also known as Honey Garlic Fish Bones. So you can always call me Honey as well. Whatever you'd like. And Speckle, you've been streaming so much today, so you feel free to go get out of here if you want to. De-stream, chill out, relax. Time to take a rest, if you please. Today was kind of a rainy day in real life for me. So it's like very cozy having it be rainy in Animal Crossing as well. Been liking it. You have so much cat hair on me because your cat came in and stole your stream for a bit. Oh my gosh, I love that though. Yeah, please go take a break, take a rest. 2 streams in one day. That is very major, but very cool. All right, I was eliminating a body of water. Did I get rid of all of it? so successful of me. A lot of these cliffs, like in the back half we're taking away, the front half of the island is going to be like the tallest section, and then the back is going to be lower. So that's why there's so much terraforming to be done. We're just kind of like flipping it all around. But we've been really successful. We've done a lot of this front terraforming. And so now we kind of need to take care of the back a little bit. But the thing I really keep needing is fruit. Thank you for the lurk, Speckle, and thank you again for the raid. Do your thing. Gotta make sure I don't go too far. Maybe I need to more so figure out exactly. Oh, wharf roaches. Somebody asked me earlier for wharf roaches. I feel like maybe it was Leopold. Leopold also asked me to deliver a package to Shino today, so I guess we're besties. We've talked like twice. I can't even give him a gift yet, but he's asking for favors. Leopold thinks you're the male person. Leopold must think such a thing. Kind of rude, but also I don't mind that much. I guess we'll wait till we see him around. I haven't seen Shino either since I've gotten this package to deliver to her. Maybe I should work on making the divide in the island. Now that I've got like all these nice cliffs. Exactly where I'm gonna want that like center strip where the bridge is gonna be. So if you haven't been here before, we are making a Arcane themed island. Arcane, the show based on League of Legends. And so we're kind of trying to make our town formatted like the two cities in Arcane, Piltover and Zon. Which is why the front here is like this big tall area and the back's gonna be kind of lower down. I wonder if anyone has made a Hunger Games island. Oh my gosh, I would love to know that too, Ritz. Idri, you're so cute. Every time I see her, I'm just like, oh, it's because she's my newest villager. I love to see her. Oh, gave her a bump. Sorry, girl. But yeah, Hunger Games would be an interesting one to see. It's nice that with dream addresses, you can pick a specific time to showcase your island, because I do feel like the time of day changes the vibe so much. Nice, here we go. Who knows how many presents we've had today? Very many. Again, the light bamboo rug. I guess we got the yellow bamboo rug. Now this is a different one. We've got a bunch of trees and flowers in our inventory, so we should probably go sell some of those. I don't think we want to keep any of these specifically. I'm curious, can you put bamboo on a beach? Nah. Cannot. An interesting island idea that another person came into here and we talked about a while ago was a K-pop themed island with like picking different villagers inspired by their favorite idols. And I still think about that. I thought that was a cool idea. Keep the spinning wheel. Ooh, you wish that we could put rugs outside. Oh my gosh, I wish too. That would be really nice. I know, I don't understand why that isn't allowed. What is the purpose? It would look really nice. I guess maybe they felt like it would interfere with the pathing? But I don't know, like you'd think that you could just put a rug on top of a path, right? Maybe in the next game. Feeling hopeful. I like to think maybe we'll get the next Animal Crossing in 2025. Maybe sometime next year. Probably like late into the year. Oh, but hard to say because now that the Switch 2 is coming out in 2025, most likely, all speculation here. I feel like Animal Crossing isn't gonna be one of their launch titles, but will come out like still on the earlier side. That's the only thing you can complain about. Yeah, everything else is pretty good. I agree. I would always love more items, but we've got a lot of items, so. I know, it did take a really long time for New Horizons, but they do say that. They feel like, the reason that it took so long that time is because the last Animal Crossing before this one, New Leaf, looked so different. Like now, Animal Crossing is so much more HD. They had to get good at making that kind of game on this kind of hardware. And the Switch 2's hardware isn't going to be too different, so hopefully, like I would love it if they just used this as a nice like baseline. They don't need to change very much, but just like add a lot to it. New villagers, new features, new NPCs would be great, or bringing back some NPCs from the past. I would love that. But it's not like they're reinventing the wheel this time. Honestly, like people would be so happy even if they just did a port of like New Leaf, one of the older games. It would be great if like the New Horizons audience, the people who've only played this one, could check out the older ones. There's definitely a lot that they don't have, but it would be super cool. I feel like ports are a great way to preserve history as well, and to just like let people know about the games of the past, so I'd like if they did that. Yeah, they really did put so much work into this game. It's very beautiful. And it just feels like such a great foundation for so many other opportunities. Especially now that they've seen the way that people like to play it with the decorating. I agree, yeah, with the conversation bubbles moving. All of those elements just add to like how relaxing this game is to play and pleasant. Actually, I'm sealing this water up, but do I really want to do that? I should look. This is why I need to figure out where my center of my island should be. It's kind of hard to say. Have I played the Hello Kitty game? I haven't, but I've heard really good things about it. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I've never played any Apple Arcade games. I have an iPad, but it's like kind of old. But I do love Hello Kitty, so I would play that game for her. Guess I need my waterscaping tool still. Present! Fritz, have you played it? It's okay, it's gotten much better, but much more limited decorative abilities. Like, they don't let you decorate the island, only the houses. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like no other game is quite like this one in terms of all of its features. Bamboo Grove Wall. It's funny, I feel like Animal Crossing is sometimes critiqued for being limited, for like not having that much going on. You just got villagers and you decorate your town, and how much is there really to all of that? But okay, then why aren't there a bunch of dupes? I agree. It definitely has some similarities to Sims. I remember when all the Sims people kind of like tried to switch over to Animal Crossing when Animal Crossing first came out, just because they wanted to try it because it was so popular. And I feel like it still like wasn't quite right for them. We've got a lot of decorating, but I guess it's just like a different brand of decorating. Glad we don't have needs though, that would be infuriating. True. Yeah, I think that would take away from how relaxing the game is, so. We don't need that. Sims, you can keep it. Another game I like the home decor stuff in is Palia. The way the houses look in that game are really cute. And I took away this river, but I feel like maybe I should have left it. But it's just hard to say. Maybe I need to start like flattening out the back half of the island, and then I'll have a better idea of where I want the center point to be. Oh, there's just so much to do. Maybe I should just keep working on building up the middle cliff over here at the front. So I can keep kind of like figuring out this whole arrangement. I see Eugene is hanging out with Label. Okay. Besties. Doing stuff over here probably makes the most sense because I'm gonna want to like move things onto this area. I think a lot of it comes with the freedom, like Sims gives you a lot of options for moving and decorating with mods. Animal Crossing is more basic in that sense, but you feel like Animal Crossing has more actual game. Yeah, I always get lost when I'm playing Sims. Like, there's just not that much to do after a certain point. Once you've like tried a lot of different like tropes with your Sims in terms of like if you want to roleplay with them, or once you've decorated a bunch of houses. I am really impressed by the people who like can keep coming back to Sims and finding fun in it. I guess I was really interested when they created scenarios. I was hoping that that would be like, oh, that'll give me like more purpose in my gameplay, having objectives. But I guess maybe they just aren't objective-y enough for me to keep going all the time. Yeah, I agree. Animal Crossing doesn't have like a story, but it does have a bit of like a plot that you move along. What with becoming the mayor, having to make the island nice, having your villagers, and it's nice that you can like actually talk to them, whereas you don't really talk to people in Sims. Just kind of like think about what they might be saying. It's interesting to compare the two. really like Sims. I liked The Sims 3 more than I like 4, but I do own like most of the Sims 4 packs just because every time a new one comes out, I'm like, oh, maybe this is it. Maybe this is when I get really into The Sims 4. I liked, I feel like honestly I peaked with Sims 4 at like vampires. For some reason that one came out and I was like obsessed with the game. Or Island Life, Island Living. But it's been a while since one came out and like really impacted me and actually managed to get me back into Sims. It's a game I love to watch people play though, especially building. No game that sucks you in like Animal Crossing. I understand. It doesn't feel like I'm improving a community in Sims. Yeah, like what you do doesn't better the lives of those around you like it does in this game. That's a difference. Animal Crossing feels very pure. Something I would love is if we got more dialogue with a lot of the villagers in the future, like in the next installment. I feel like there are so many villagers in this game that there's not a lot of unique stuff that you can do with each one. So it would be cool if they added to that. I feel like I can't build out this cliff face, unfortunately. It's too in the way of my ability to walk. All right, continuing. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way with the community, but it's definitely true. I'm very excited to see what a Sims 5 will look like. I think they've talked a little bit about it and had some, they've got like a code name for it. I haven't looked into it very much, surprisingly. But I'm hopeful for what that could be. Especially in this era where cozy games are so big. And especially with platforms like Twitch, like we can see that there are core groups of gamers who love games like this. So I don't know, like hopefully they'll take inspiration from all of these other big cozy games. Like Sims is definitely its own thing, but I'd like to see the inspiration it could take from the systems of an Animal Crossing or Stardew or a Palia, things like that. Imagine if Sims was more community-based. That'd be pretty cool. Hi, kitty. My little guy. Something that I do like about Animal Crossing is surprisingly that there isn't a lot of plot, which is different from Sims. Like I wish that there was more spurring me along in Sims, but I feel like there's just enough in Animal Crossing. I think about like if they added too much more than what already exists. And I feel like I wouldn't want that. I think the kind of like plot that it takes to get to 3 stars and the DLC, having a job and stuff, and sort of like moving along in that, it all feels good. It doesn't feel like I don't need to get to know Lottie that much better. Ooh, we're getting to the edge over here. It's nice to see. Tomorrow I'm going to go see Dune 2. I liked Dune 1 okay, so I'm interested in seeing the sequel. I've heard it's better than the first one. I feel like I need to watch a brief plot synopsis on the first movie though, to be honest. Your woman. Zendaya mention. Dune 2, 2 Dunes. That is the subtitle. I'll let you guys know what I think of it. We'll see. I think it's like 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's long. But honestly, so many movies are that long now. The Tale of Two Dunes. It's a rom-com. I have seen people posting romantic pics of the characters in it, so you might not be too far off. So much land, so much to terraform. You haven't even unlocked terraforming on the new island yet? Honestly, it took me a while to unlock terraforming, so I understand. It's tedious. Especially if you like actually want to look for your first few villagers. I did that. I like hunted for my first 3, not knowing that you can only get like a specific kind for the first 3 villagers, the first 3 plots you put down. And so the 3rd villager I looked for had to be a normal villager, according to the game. And I was looking for Ione, and I swear to God, I saw every other normal villager but her in like 250 tickets. So then I just gave up. But yeah, doing stuff like that really prolonged the period of time it took for me to get to 3 stars, so I feel you. So much unlocks when you hit 3 stars. I feel like the stream where I hit my 3-star island, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. We can do all these things now. There's Eugene down there. Ritz, I'm curious, is New Horizons your first Animal Crossing game? No. Started with New Leaf. Oh, nice. Oh, Pocket Camp. Oh my God, I too played a lot of Pocket Camp. It's one that I feel like people don't talk about very much anymore, but I feel it's still out there, right? I assume some people are still playing it. Pocket Camp does slap. Sometimes on a video game music playlist, a Pocket Camp song will come out and I'll be like, oh Pocket camp. Fishing was so easy. And I loved all the items they had in there. I would love it if they released some of them, like for the main game in the future. If they repurposed some. But there were just so many good ones. I remember always being really tempted by like the kind of like the loot box equivalent, the unlockables. I feel like I paid some money for stuff in that game. But it was a good time. Something I miss from New Leaf is I miss the different like bridges from that game. I liked the fairy tale set. And it was interesting how a villager could just come up to you and be like, I had an idea for a cool bridge you could add to this town. And it'd be like, thank you. But what was too bad about it was that it was kind of random. You had the subscription? I feel like I had that too. I think that was it. It's been so long. I feel like I played a lot of that during my junior year of college. Which I guess was a long time ago now. Like 5 years ago? We need a Pocket Camp revival. Let's all get into Pocket Camp again. A hero present? What is it now, 5 p.m. in this game? Good song. All right. At some point I need to like have a present counter with all this island work because we just get so many of them. I feel like this is our 10th or something. Clay. So right now, we don't have very wide of a strip behind Town Hall. So that's interesting. I feel like ideally this would be wider. But also, I kind of want it to just be the middle height after a certain point. Thinking thoughts. So maybe behind there, it would just be the second level. Like maybe this is as far as I want the third level to come out. Something to think about. It's so hard to get that like sort of natural cliff look once you've terraformed some cliffs. I'm gonna have to plot and scheme. Stardew update. There's now a gacha machine in Lewis's house. Whoa. That's wild. Do you need to try it? Billy, you've seen this too? I'm intrigued. You got carrot seeds. The only reason I'm doing the quest board. For the gotcha. Honestly, that's fair. Gotcha is appealing. Thinking about these cliffs. Interesting. I want it to feel like they come out deep enough. The like initial super tall cliffs. So it's just kind of hard to determine where they should stop exactly. Billy, have you started a new Stardew save to check out the update? You did! With the New Meadows farm. I'm glad you did. I would love to know, like, where you are in the year now. In year 1. So I can compare how deep in you are and Laura. Okay, how far out did it come on this side? It's weird to think this could be the furthest out I bring it. You just started on your new save, so you're in spring still. But on your other game, you've been playing with your friend, you've been going hard. You're a married woman now, Tarvi? I love that. Co-op Stardew is really fun. Also, hello, sir. I'm sorry, did I pester you? He is your bride. Amazing. Oh, Tate just laid on my arm. Look at his little head. It's less stressful to play with others. I agree, and it's just more engaging. It's nice to be able to talk to another person. And you're like both invested in your farm. I find it helpful. So this is like the town square. There's so little going on here right now, but if this is the town square, like what do I want to lead off from here? The first things I want to be in this town are the museum, the house of my second character who I haven't made yet, Jace. And I want Portia's house to be like kind of close to the entrance. Really, I was thinking it'd be nice if like the museum was right here-ish. Then it would feel like a pretty important building. Or I could put the second character's house here, since it's supposed to be like kind of an academy. I think there are some gardens in Piltover. You know, it's kind of a wealthy city, and I feel like a wealthy city has gardens. So I think they're probably not too vast. There will be some. I'd love my hand back, but it's so hard to move this little guy. Baby man. Today I've been trying to determine if Tate he knows his name is Tate for sure, but if he also knows himself as baby, because I call him my baby. 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 Tate. But right now he's sleeping on my hand. He says, I don't care. Little guy. Billy, do you have Stardew on Switch or on PC? Aren't they... Is one of the new things they added 8-player co-op to Stardew? Because I feel like it is. Which is wild. Both. Well, us two now. I guess it makes sense you have to have it on PC if you've started a new account. Okay, well, let me think about like where the second building would go. I don't even know 8 people, literally. Okay, so there's the town hall. I love to point, and you don't know what I'm pointing at, but I know. There's the town hall. Honestly, what's interesting is like, if I had like a little item, I could move it around like my cursor to point at things. I'm curious if that would work.
Make it Ione.
Ione is my cursor! I would do that, but that feels a little unclear. Ah, not a PNG. When it's not a PNG. I feel so tricked. A cursor!
Oh, it's huge!
It's giant! Okay, now we can see what I'm talking about, right? So, oh! Oopsie. I should lock that so I can't move it around. I will. I'll lock that. Stay where you are! Okay. So anyways. Gosh, I should lock this too. Here I am with my cursor. So we're here. And there's the town hall. And I feel like I want the center of my island to kind of be, you know, I don't think often about how it's a grid. But kind of between C and D is like the middle of the island, right? So about like a little below and above that needs to be like kind of a bridge area that will be ground level. And, you know, maybe it'll be like kind of rocky, it's shaped, and maybe there'll be a little river going through it. We'll see. We're kind of like yet to establish exactly how that's gonna look. But ideally that'll be in that kind of like center area, so. I'm thinking, ideally, right here is like one of the central buildings. Either the museum or the academy, which will be a villager home. And then the other one of those two buildings is, now I'm trying to think like where I would want that. I guess probably like over here. Could be right here. Maybe this is where I'll have Portia's house. Kind of like overlooking things, like a little watchtower, because she's kind of our cop. She's the police force of this island. And we love her and hate her for that. Over here will be the museum somewhere. What else? I've been talking about how ideally I think the Able sisters and Nooks would probably live there as well. kind of in this like town center area. The Able Sister and Nooks could branch off from this central area. Maybe it would be nice if the museum was surrounded by like some pretty gardens. So like here was the villager home. And then here we'll have the Nook shop and the Able Sisters. And then a little bit further, we'll have like a pretty garden / museum area. And maybe from there, there'll be like a little like shops or cafe kind of branching off of that. And I do want to find spots for 4 other villager homes, like around the top section of the island. It feels like a lot we have to fit in here. So we'll have to keep thinking about all of that. But, you know, I expect to have to make a lot of changes to like put things places and then to be like, actually, I don't like that. Switch. So we'll see. I do want Portia to like not live in the neighborhood of Piltover, to kind of like be on her own. So I think her house over here makes sense. Unless that's where the neighborhood was. Like this whole swath was a neighborhood. And then Portia could live like more over here by the museum. That kind of makes more sense to me, if this is enough room for a neighborhood. Maybe it is. The neighborhood will consist of, I'm remembering which villagers I have. Oh, I also realized I think I have a little window of them. There they are. The little neighborhood will consist of Ione, Petrie, and Leopold. And there will also be Cherry, but she will be like maybe a little bit further back. She, like, let's say those 3 people are living on like the highest mountain tier up here. Cherry, I think, will be living one down, like closer to the bridge center of the island. Okay, that's interesting. That's all very interesting. Okay, so maybe we kind of work with all of that in mind. Glad we took a second to plan and discuss. It was helpful for me. Good to gather your thoughts sometimes when doing this. So here is where I will stick a villager home. So I'll need this to be like built back enough that I can fit that. Which I think we can manage. Gosh, it's gonna be an expensive endeavor. It will definitely need to be like a fully upgraded building. That villager home. So we're gonna be dropping bells left and right. I'm excited. It feels kind of nice to be able to work on Piltover first, get everything together, and then it'll feel like we're kind of like clearing out Zaun of a lot of these buildings, so we can focus on knocking things down back there. Oh. Daylight savings has still been coming for me. I feel like with each day, it's getting better. But I think because my sleep schedule hasn't been amazing, it's just made it a little bit worse. Like every day feels so hard to wake up. I feel like my body really thinks it's very early when I'm waking up. Even if normally it's a time that it wouldn't have bothered me, it'll be like, oh, but it's so early. What do you mean we're waking up right now? And it's just been easier to stay up a little later all the time. But yes, I feel like within the past couple of days, I'm finally starting to stable out. Which is surprising. You'd think an hour would make so much difference, but it has. It has made a world of difference. I wonder if this is far enough out. Maybe I do a couple more. Oh, is Petrie staring? Oh, she's moved on. I swear she was really staring at us. It's finally been long enough since Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out that I feel less feral about it and less desperate to play it. So I finally listened to my podcast talk about their thoughts on the game, like spoiler free pretty much. I was worried that if I listened to that earlier, it would just make me too excited and I'd have to buy it and play it immediately. Forget all other video game plans. But I didn't want to do that, so. But it was nice to hear them talk about it and hear people's thoughts on it. It sounds like a game I will really enjoy when I finally get to play it. Which is a big reason I'd like to play it on here, because I'd love to share my excitement about it. What was interesting is that one person mentioned that there's this, they recommended reading this novel called Traces of Two Pasts that I think is about Aerith and Tifa's pasts. And so now I'm like, do I need to read that? Apparently it's not very long. Delving into things like a Final Fantasy property, so tough because there's just so much lore from so many games, so many crossovers. Lot to get into. But I also live for it. The convoluted chaos. Okay, the question is this deep enough for a villager home? Time to look up exactly how many tiles your home is. Player homes are slightly larger than villager homes. They are 5 by 4. Okay. So 5 across, 4 deep. Hopefully I can center it. The across is gonna be fine, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like it's a little tight. Maybe we do another row. Okay, hopefully that will be deep enough. Present! What's this one? A gold nugget? That's nice. Not a bad present to get. I'd love to carve this out a little bit and make it feel more natural, but we don't know exactly what's going to be going here yet, so I should probably wait. I should be patient. Yeah, this does feel a little bit better in terms of depth. Maybe it'll curve around kind of like this path is doing right now, and then just have like a little entrance. You wish you could put a patch under the buildings. I so agree. It's always so rough. And like not being able to perfectly center things all the time. Again, things they'll hopefully amend in the next game. The way it blends in with the sidewalk, yeah. Yeah. We have hopes. So many things are so refined in this game, which I think is why we have these expectations and really notice the things that could just be a little bit different, a little more optimized. Or not giving up a swatch that matches the prefabs. Yeah. True. Okay, so here I think I'm making this like little curve. I need to find these pieces. This path that I'm using, really cute. Tough to tell what's going on. That's not what I wanted. This. So I definitely like, especially because I haven't done it in a few days, is scratching my head a little bit. I'm like, okay, how did this go? Maybe kind of like this. Seems kind of right, yeah. Have to fix the pieces around it, but I think generally that is the correct spacing. Okay, so maybe this one would be like this. Yes. Like I'm gonna need to scooch this water fountain. These items are not actually gonna go here. I just kind of have them placed around. Also, I see Eugene and Petrie talking. The light is pretty out right now. Because it's like 5:30 p.m. in game. I like it. I'm thinking that Piltover will ideally be a town that is kind of like maybe 6-7 p.m. But it's still a little light out, but it's mostly dark. Twilight, you could say. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for the right piece. Nice. Okay, that looks right. Placing these paths takes concentration. I really have to think about it as I go. I think it'll be easier over time as I continue to place them. Oh, you thought you already followed? Well, thank you for following. At first I was like, what do you mean? Thank you for the follow, Ritz. That's very sweet of you. maybe this one. Ooh, not there, not there, right here. Oh, that's very sweet. You are also cool as heck. Glad to have some more nice, like-minded people here. Always a pleasure. All right, maybe this one. There we go. I am so impressed by people who can make paths like this. They're so intricate. I've never tried to make a path, but I don't know that I could. Seems so difficult. I wonder if I've managed to get any other items that are kind of gonna go in this area. Like I said, I've just been kind of grabbing things. So I'll have to check my stock. You've only mastered clothing and the cardboard cutouts. Oh, those are fun. Other than that, nada. Honestly, I have not delved into trying to make anything custom. I think if I really wanted to try my hand at something, the thing I might have to do is like signs for this, because I've checked out like the Piltover and the Zon tags in the custom content areas and there isn't that much stuff, so I bet signage I'll have to try and come up with. So that might be a little bit of a struggle, but I'm still looking forward to it. Fun to learn a new thing. Okay, maybe this one? But yeah, paths definitely feel like the hardest, especially because you need to have like connecting pieces. Oh, stream cut off what I said. Do I mind repeating? I was just agreeing with you that I haven't really done a lot of the custom design stuff, but I feel like if I did do any of it, it'll probably be designing different signs to go around this town, since I feel like I love to find other people's custom content, but with those, I don't know if I'll be able to find something that'll work. But cool that you can do the clothing. Some of the clothes are so impressive. It's like my little dress I'm wearing. So cute. People have made some Jinx themed clothing and I love to see it. Another really good dress I have is this one. It's adorable. If you ever need, I got you. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we get there how it goes. I don't know what to expect. I know, I really like this one. Okay, I think I'm a little too far up. Yeah, that'll be nice. All right. I'm kind of sleepy, so I feel like I gotta go. It's hard because I'm having fun, but I'm also like, I'm kind of tired. You started out making flags when the game was booming and then you moved into clothes. I like the flags too. That honestly, that is a really smart place to start. Maybe at some point I'll want to make a custom flag. For now, I just found one that I saw online. But yeah, you have a good night too, Ritz. Thank you for being here. It was really nice meeting you tonight. And thank you to everybody else for being here as well. Tomorrow I'm gonna go see Dune 2 and I am going to a pretty early showing. So I gotta get some rest. But first we'll find someone to raid. night, Melon. Thank you for being here. All right, who's out there? Ah, there is a person playing Animal Crossing. Somebody named Anna had brunch. That's a cute name. So we'll go over there. All right. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. I will be live again Wednesday night playing Cyberpunk, and I'll be live next Saturday night this time playing more of this game. So I'll see you then. I hope you have a great week. Bye!